Hey, Muffin here. Subscriber request to try and do an infinite ricochet. I did kind of a World of Tanks Blitz experiment with trying to see all the different things that shells can do. And ricocheting is one of those things that when it happens, it can, in the game of World of Tanks Blitz, bounce off of the side of one tank and penetrate and hit another. But I wanted to see if you could do like an infinite ricochet. I wanted to see how many times we can have a round in Blitz bounce as many times as possible. So I put a T1 heavy all the way down at the end, exposing its weak side to see how many rounds we can actually get to bounce off 2 rows of purely just mouse type tanks. So like mouse, VK168, basically anything that had a very flat side, just to see if we can get rounds just to completely bounce off all of them and penetrate the T1 heavy. However, if you notice in this, I'm able to get a shell to bounce off one mouse, hit another, but I'm having a hard time being able to get the shell to bounce again after it's already ricocheted once. It's almost like it stops no matter what you do after that shell bounces off one and then hits another tank. So that was the thing that was really unfortunate, because I was really hoping to see this echoing big ricochet effect go all the way down these mouse tanks, penetrate the T1 heavy. If I could have done that, I would have actually blocked into the next part, had a mouse block in at the end and then one in the front, and then see if I can shoot a shell, sneak it in a crack or so, and then have it ricochet around infinitely. But unfortunately, in the World of Tanks Blitz, that is not possible. I'd be curious if War Thunder or if World of Tanks PC can do that, but unfortunately you can only get one ricochet in World of Tanks Blitz, and then it'll hit the second target, but it'll stop there. Now, there is one thing that I thought was quite interesting, is you'll notice in this I'm hitting the T1 heavy. I'm actually doing some damage when I do one ricocheting shot and then hit the T1 heavy. But you'll notice my score at the end, the game actually doesn't give me any credit for that ricocheting shot, which I thought was funny. So even though you were the one that made the shot, I'm not getting any credit for it. Now, that very well could be that I do have friendly fire turned on, and the T1 heavy was on my team. So I don't know, maybe I need to go back and through and check that. But hopefully this was entertaining. Honestly, the whole purpose of the vid was just to see how many times we can get a ricochet. Unfortunately, it's only a lame once. So Muffin here, stay cool and keep tanking.